It's here. You see Friday 31st.
Yeah, Yong is the guy that posted on YouTube. He went through like the whole how I made, you know, 50,000 in a day, or how I made 50,000 on this trade or whatever. Um, it's interesting actually because someone on this stream on our chat pointed him out to me. I'd never heard of him before, and then a couple of days later, he started getting exposed, which was ironic timing actually, because I saw him and I was like, this guy looks quite legitimate actually. Because what he was saying kind of made sense. I mean, it wasn't my style of trading. It's not how I would approach markets, but I could see how it could work. So I didn't really have any red flags for him.
1st of January, 2 o'clock. It's this candle on the 1 hour candle. At 28th of January. Let's go to USD JPY. So I think it's almost 2 o'clock in the night. It's here, look. Price was here and this entry should be here, is here.
So he looked at the entry for this USD JPY pair trade. He actually changed his trading view time zone to match Neoh's time zone. And even if
exposure is good publicity, it's good when you're not doing, you know, what I do, what Neoh does, where you're running a service where you rely on a good reputation. Because as soon as you get exposed for something, especially when you get channels like I'm on Trading or this guy, Marcus, making videos about your company is going to get a real hit. And it's very difficult to come back from something like that. A good example actually is Patrick Wayland. He's a futures trader and he got exposed a while ago and he's managed to come back because he's on now leaderboards and stuff. But generally speaking, it's kind of like career ruining actually. I don't understand why people want to fake profits, because you can fake profits and make real money from running a business. So for example, it would be very easy for me to not live stream, do some trading view stuff, Photoshop some profits and make, 50 times what I make from elite traders from just faking everything. And then I wouldn't need to trade because I'd be making, 50K a month from selling a service that,
if it's Hong Kong or Kuala Lumpur, which is Malaysia, it's still the 8+ time zone. So we took that time zone, we put the trade in there, and what we realized was that it was not possible to enter at that price level in that time period. So the price was not even there, and supposedly he entered at a higher price range because this was a sell setup. So he sold and the price went up actually, and basically also when he exited, the price wasn't at that zone yet where he exited. So it was very interesting to see. So during the time that he entered the position, the price was still lower than when he actually entered. Now this is not possible, guys. You cannot have positive spreads with a 200 lot position. First of all, it should actually go down in price because of the spread, but for him it suddenly went up. When he exited, the price should have been actually in drawdown, so he would have actually lost the trade, but somehow he managed to make profit out of that position. And if you look at the trade anyways, it was a very bad trade. The price actually went massively into drawdown and sort of came back to his level where he entered, and then he exited, which is very strange.
That is strange. I don't know, because I would normally say that he very clearly made, one of those servers where you can just fake everything on MetaTrader. And he could have done that. And if he, if he was, I guess, being smart, he could do that, screen record it or print screen it, and then overlay it on the browser in like Premiere Pro or something. But because he's got it in the browser, I think he clicks on it as well. So it highlights blue on obviously on the trade history. I don't know how he did it. Maybe inspect about I don't know if inspect element would work on a web-based MetaTrader browser thing.
That he would see hundreds of thousands of dollars in profit with this kind of trade. So no matter what, it was a bad trade, guys. And if this is what you learned during the mentorship, hey, I would request my money back.
If you look at the screenshots I send, let's say of my trades, on MT4, MT5, it shows that my entry and my exit, right?
Yeah.
On his, there is no entry or exit. Like, where is like that line, right? Like where you, let's say, enter the short to where you close the take profit.
Actually, on that note, that's not a big deal because you can turn that on and off in MetaTrader 5. That's not proof that he did or didn't take a trade.
I
It
was
doesn't
thinking
show
the
that.
same
Like
thing.
compared to like let's say like my screenshots when I show you guys like my end of day profit, but I also show you like my entry and my exit. He never shows like the entry or exits. If you want to show your trade, okay, but show where you opened and you closed it. But Alex G never showed it, and Neoh never showed it as well, the actual entries.
So that was a really good point as well. He never actually shows the entries and exits on MetaTrader. You can see like the orders on MetaTrader, and he never really shows that. So that's a little bit sketchy as well. And this right here, you can see over here is the actual trade. And basically when the time came to his exit, the price was not even at his entry. So he should have been actually at a loss when he closed out the trade. Now he closed it like way after, like many hours after, and it's just not possible because then his entry would be off and it would have matched with the close. Maybe, just maybe, he edited those numbers because this just doesn't make any sense. So on the other trades, they do sort of make sense, but again, the entries are a little bit off and stuff. So just pose the question again, did he get caught with this one video? Now we see something happening with the trades as well that doesn't make sense. So guys, this was maybe the video that doomed Neoh Yong. He got a little bit careless on this video and made a couple mistakes with the blinking and with this entry, for example, and exit.
I've got to say, if he was faking this stuff, so if he, if he entered those numbers manually to fake the trade, you would expect him to go to TradingView or at least check those price levels to make sure the trade makes sense. Why would you enter just random numbers and show it as a profit? Because that's obviously going to get exposed at some point. It might, it could be straight away, like in this situation, or it could take a year. It could be 5 years later. Someone will pick up on it eventually. I just don't understand. If you're going to fake something, at least put some effort into faking it, because this is just embarrassing.
My apologies guys, the blinking was actually on another video. This is the 1.15 million milestone that he talked about, and here you can see that trade. We can pull it up on the charts as well, but this
Giovanni, you can fake pretty much anything because it's not a live stream, because it's a video recording. He could record 10 different clips, put them all together, and then do the face cam after and make it look like it's all live. Trust me, there's lots of ways this could be faked.
Was on the web trader, guys. Now the web trader, guys, is a website, right? And we know website codes can be edited, so it's very curious that on this video he's on the web version of IC Markets MetaTrader 4 web version. What you can do on the web trader, guys, is you can edit the code, and maybe he just edited those numbers. Okay, so that's a possibility. It's a little sketchy that particularly on this video he is on the web trader. So step number one, we're going to his time zone, Hong Kong or Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur is where he lives, right? So we see that the exit is on the 30th of January at 5 a.m. right?
Actually, just a quick note, the broker time isn't what he's doing right now isn't really much of a reflection, because brokers don't show your personal time. They will show the time that the server is located in. So unless you're living in the same location as the broker server, the time will be different. So I wouldn't say checking the time is a good idea unless you know where the server is and that's what you're matching up.
Now 5 a.m. 30th of January is right here, guys. Right here, 5 a.m. 30th of January. And his entries are here, which best entry, right, was here. And the price came to here and he exited at this time over here, 5 a.m. on UTC 8+. So how did he make profit on a sell? Because these are all sell positions, guys. All right, check it out for yourself.
It's kind of got me questioning now if this is a legitimate sort of exposing, because I can't see where his broker is on the screen, and it really is genuinely possible his broker is based in US, America, oh sorry, the broker server is in somewhere completely different. So for example, when I was with Blueberry, my broker server would change based on the time of day it was. So at night I would go to a server in, I think it was Sydney. Was it Sydney? I can't remember. Either way though, it changes, and it's not where you are. Again, it's where the server is. So lining up, yeah, finding the same trades, I'm not sure this is like a realistic way to do it. And yeah, not sure.
Look, the entries match 155, 510, 155, 600 is here, 500 is here. So he entered here, but look at the exits, guys. The exits. So the entries are okay, generous. Like you could enter like on the tip right here, whatever. We'll give him that. But look at the exits, guys. How
yeah, I did watch Ironman's video on Danny, and I checked this morning on Twitter because I saw it pop up, and Danny deleted his Twitter. He got exposed so bad he deleted Twitter. Also, let's not be racist. I don't think he's Chinese just because he's got eyes like me. I think he is. Was he like Philippines or something? I'm not sure. I don't think he's Chinese.
can it be here on sell positions and be in profit? Now, this is, I think, another one.
Sorry, guys, I know I keep pausing it. But yeah, Royal Trades is right. I'm not saying that Neoh... Sorry, doorbell. I'm not saying that Neoh Yong is legitimate. I'm not saying that, you know, he shouldn't be exposed. I'm just saying this specific piece of evidence, I'm not certain is solid enough to say that everything is fake. But again, I don't know if he's real or fake. I wouldn't say either because I haven't seen definitive proof. But the fact that he reacts like I'm not proving anything to you, and he threatened Marcus rather than just, you know, he trades MetaTrader. He could just go to my FX book, or he could put it on MQL5 so we could all see his history. There is nothing stopping him actually just, you know, proving it, which is what leads me to think he is fake. But again, this evidence isn't enough for me.
There are so many things that just don't add up, and I think this is just, I don't know, man. It's just too many sketchy things going on. The blinking thing, this, and some other things too. Okay, guys, like, let me know in the comments, is he fully exposed now? You can go and check this video out for yourself. Check the times, match them up, and see if you can make sense of this trade. Because he entered over here, okay? He entered over here, and his exit was supposed to be somewhere here, but the time just doesn't add up. Time just doesn't add up.
Yeah, I'd say the time doesn't add up because it's probably the server time.
Number one sketchy thing is how he reacts to this kind of stuff as well. It's his character, right? It's not the character of somebody who has millions of dollars and you don't care about these little things going on. So now
you know what, actually, I've got to say, I worked with a trader like Neoh, not in terms of being a scammer or anything. I just mean in terms of the quantity that they trade. I worked with someone similar, and their reaction like this actually doesn't surprise me because he was very similar in terms of being very hot-headed, and almost like insecure. It was like I'm a millionaire, so who the hell are you to question me? You know what I mean? It wasn't really like okay, I'll prove it. It's like, who are you type of thing.
we have three red flags. We have potential faking of the trades, how he reacted, and the blinking thing, making it a trifecta of red flags, which give me and possibly everybody else the opinion that he's fake. So unless he does an audit now, which is probably not going to do, unless he does live trading like I'm doing currently, which is not going to do, he's probably just going to move on and keep the current students and keep pumping out this fake, oh, you need to have discipline, you need to have a mental sharpness and this and that, while he's acting like a crazy person on Instagram and flipping me the finger. So you can follow this guy, it's cool, I'm done with it. We got the final, this was the final nail in the coffin, all right? So the round numbers, it was an iffy one, but you could take it as a little bit of an extra red flag because it is suspicious. It's not entirely impossible, but it is very curious. So anyways, thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And
all right, well, I'm going to upload this to YouTube as a video, so credit to Marcus Adrian for the video. But in terms of verifying if someone is legit, you can do a couple of things. So for example, me and Trader Nick, it's very, very hard for us to sit and give you much because we don't trade on CFD MetaTrader. We can't add onto my FX book. We can't do MQL5. We literally can't. There is no such thing as an investor login on IG markets. Sorry, for IG market spread betting. So what I do every single day in my Discord, I put my P&L statement. I will say, this is my percentage gain. This was a deposit. This was now total. I sit on live stream like I am now. I will show my account. I show the live trades. I show my history. I show everything. And, you know, guys in here can verify that for me because, you know, some of them are here every day. So there is that way, because I cannot fake that. This is, you know, it's live. You guys see everything I do. Or if it's not like this and it's someone else on Twitter and they're saying, oh, I made $10,000 off this trade, you could sit and say, where is your broker statement? Where is where's your MyFX book? Where's your MQL5 document? Where, you know, you can't just take a print screen and say it's proof. You can't show you can't show a prop firm payout and say that's proof, because it's not. So, you know. And the thing is, real trading is horrible. Like, do you think I want to sit here and show you I lost £500 today? Does that, you know, do you think that makes me feel good? No, of course not. So if I was sitting here trying to lie to people and say, I make 6 figures a month off trading, come and join me in Elite Traders, you can do the same, I wouldn't sit here and show you a £500 loss. I would sit here, probably Photoshop it, or I just wouldn't live stream and make a video saying, here's how I made 50,000 this month trading euro dollar. So it all goes like that. I think if you always doubt someone until you've got proof to not doubt them in this industry, I think it sounds pessimistic and it sounds sad, but that's what you've got to do.